Back to this boomer topic again. Let's have this boomer conversation just briefly. Yes, I understand that not all boomers. I get that. You guys don't have to keep reminding me over and over and over. Like, I'm talking about 80% of boomers. I realize that 20% of boomers, at least by my estimation, are horrified by what they're seeing. They're absolutely terrified by what they're seeing the country turn into. They're watching everything. But the thing is that that same 20%, they were the ones that were screaming about it 50 years ago. They were screaming about it when they were in their 20s and 30s and their 40s and their 50s. Like, they were screaming about it then. It's the same group of people, the same 20% that are just as horrified now. They were horrified back then. The other 80%, okay, the majority of boomers have been benefiting from all of this to an insane level. And they're okay with all of this as long as the benefits keep coming in for them. This is why you have this thing. It's like, why are you always blaming boomers? Like, 54 years of really bad, of voting for the worst possible people you could find at almost every level. Yeah, it tends to do that. And you can't really dump that on Gen X and millennials because voter block wise, they weren't a large enough voting block for the majority of this. It's only in coming up here in the next, 2 to 3 years, 4 years, that the next block of voters, your Gen Xers and millennials, assuming they can work together, and your Gen Z can actually outvote boomers now. And that's assuming they can outvote all the illegals that have been pumped into the country and that have been continually pumped into the country. They're not going anywhere. I saw that the Orange administration is championing the 1,600 deportations. Wow. 1,600 out of 40, 50 million? Come on. Yeah, that's you're not a serious administration. Well, it's the courts. Yeah, I know. He's got bad advisors. It's the courts. It's the Congress. It's everybody else's fault. Yeah, I mean, again, he's no Andy Jackson. And for anybody who follows my work, I'm pretty goddamn hardcore about this kind of stuff. And I would tell the courts to go fuck themselves. And I wouldn't think twice about it. Like, nope. In fact, actually, I'm going to give every natural-born U.S. male full immunity from everything between the ages of 16 and 100, and they can go and hunt these people down and kick them out of the country. I'm dead serious about that too, because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take a concerted effort of people who say, listen, we're not doing this anymore. We're not propping you guys up anymore. We're not propping up these ridiculous house prices, all these absurd rents. We're not doing any of this anymore. We're tired of boomerism. We're tired of propping you guys up. You guys can go broke now, along with all these mega corporations, these zombie mega corporations and their gray boxes. They can all go broke. And they can all, or they can flee the country. Well, they'll just leave the country. Then go, leave, goodbye, get out. You think that Americans are incapable of rebuilding all of that? We have a lot of infrastructure here. I don't understand. There's a bunch of people, a bunch of Americans out there that have this weird idea in their head. They think that, if the U.S. dollar collapses, that their house is going to explode. It's like, dude, that's not how that works. It just means that a bunch of fake businesses go out of business, and then a real economy has to emerge. So